सर, हम आपका आशीर्वाद सुनना चाहेंगे सर, प्लीज।
Jai Hind. I must say the IIT Roorkee Alumni Association is very intelligent and smart. They make a turbaned person to speak at dot 12 o'clock. The DNA, root, unique culture of IIT Roorkee, in fact, can be traced to big names in the world. At this moment, I like to reverently remember Sir Gangaram ji, Baba Saban Singh ji, S.V. Sethi ji, Kanwar Sen, Jayaprakash Gaur, who has been illustrious. In fact, you come from such a family which has contributed big time to the entire world and to the nation. Let's not forget that as on today, Amit Singhal ji at Google's, Dick Vijay Singh ji, Vice Chancellor of University of Roorkee, and Shyam Sundar Rai ji. I think what a tradition, what a family, what achievement and accomplishment. The very DNA, very intellectualism, very blood of soch, vichar or dharna goes back so deep. In the Kulgit, which was sung today, what touched me was Gangaji mentioned twice, and thinking about the Rashtra, as the journal had said. I think this is the fountain from where ये वो स्रोत है, यहाँ से वो लगन आई है. And one thing I noticed so beautifully today, that you are on a interactive and integrative platform. The biggest problem of India has been divisiveness within ourselves. But today, you talked about engineers and scientists. You've been humble to choose a topic of STEM, scientist, technology, engineers, and mathematicians. You didn't forget to take all of them on board. I think this is a great thought and which has really touched me. You know, I was seeing that in all spoken before me, AI was respected. This term AI, artificial intelligence, was respected and mentioned. I will go so deep that if you look at Mr. Jain or Professor Jain, in his Jain name also there is a AI. And so wonderfully, if you look at the word brain also, this also got an AI in itself. I think the challenge of India today is how to get on to artificial intelligence and the transformation that we need for ourselves. You know, the time of alumni association is a great time. ये celebrative time है, ये हर्ष और उल्लास का time है, because you come back to the same college time. Nothing like meeting a batchmate and his wife. No pretense, and you are absolutely as childish as you can be. You get into the mold of simplicity, innocence, humbleness, and compassion. In fact, I always say that four things, if you go to learn from Guru Nanak Dev Ji, are the four characteristics which he had in himself. Simplicity, innocence, humbleness, and compassion. And this is a tool of strong people. not the activities of weak. I think only strong person can be simple, innocent, humble and compassionate because he's got something big to share with everybody. I'm so happy that journal spoke about values, parivar, sanskar and basic. Like Tata say, they will talk about everything, about the cancer hospital, about this and that. And in the end, very likely they say, we make steel also. And same way, like journal said, these four beautiful perspectives of a parivar and individual. Journal never changed a track from being an engineer. I think he has been the best military engineer I have seen. We both were together in military operations. I was the additional DGMO and he was a deputy DGMO. We always discussed how can engineers, technology, research and development can help India and Indian security. I'll share with you, like you have coined STEM. We to understand what are the elements of power, we also coined DIME, D-I-M-E, diplomacy, information, military and economic. But later on in life one felt that element of powers which make comprehensive national power, they include technology, research and development, manufacturing, supply chain, value chain and all those things. So the comprehensive national power is very important and especially for a nation which has seen Mughals and British for 1,000 years to know how to integrate each one of them into one. I'm very happy that today website was inaugurated and that by a person having an excellent hairstyle. Sikhs notice the hairstyle a lot. I think this will give you a beautiful platform to integrate, to become one, to share. And such a beautiful thing Dr. Harsha ji has said, 97% is still untapped. There is a world to be explored. So your knowledge, your learning is the best and the biggest asset that we have as a nation. Please contribute it back. Today, communication is so easy that you can just speak into a video. You can speak into the audio and upload in the website which has been created for you. Don't that knowledge go decay. I'm very happy that the Dehradun chapter of alumni has always been a pioneer and they have contributed immensely for getting each one of you out here. And never forget that IIT Roorkee is part of Devbhoomi, Uttarakhand, Tapbhoomi, Sainik Dham and has been the dharodhar of Bharatiya Sabhyata, Sanskriti and Itihas. In fact, alumni, as I quoted earlier, the names, the world, humanity, mankind and the nation and the society will ever remain indebted to what has been produced by IIT Roorkee or the predecessor to that in the field of Saraswati, Vidya, Gyan and whatever their wisdom was. In fact, in particular, I like to compliment the Dehradun chapter. They've been a very active group of more than 150 and they've been regular in organizing get-togethers, interactive sessions They have shared their knowledge for professional advancement. In fact, noticeably, they were very active during the second wave of COVID pandemic. You know, COVID pandemic was one test of our civilization, where we as Indians have shown that resilience. At the same time, whom we considered as the mighty people, they totally collapsed. Europeans, British people, Italian, Greek, Americans, Chinese. You've seen the comparative resilience. And I think in this pursuit of getting connected to your Aadhaar, connecting to your resilience, Dehradun chapter has contributed excellently. I think that deserves a big clap. वो क्लैप नहीं है जितना काम किया है. I feel very happy to notice that during Corona pandemic, they arranged cooked meals, helped the poor. They provided raw food grains, especially to the hawkers. They provided milk pouches to the milk. In fact, they say, maybe, I don't know how many people have come back and said thanks to them. But remember one thing, I commanded Christian troops in my regiment. I am from Assam regiment. I've read Bible 8 times. I visited Jerusalem. There's a very beautiful little excerpt from the Bible to say that Lord Jesus helped 4 lepers, कोड़ियों को मदद की थी. उन 4 में से सिर्फ एक ने वापस आके थैंक यू बोला था लॉर्ड जीसस को. तो जीसस का रिकॉर्ड ऑफ रिसीविंग थैंक्स वाज ओनली 25%. Me and you, we should not expect even 1%. If only 1% came and said thanks to you, good enough. I think I convey thanks from Uttarakhand Society to all the IIT and IIT Roorkee alumni who went out to help them out. It is exceedingly nice to note that 175 years, it is almost touching 2 centuries. What a depth, what a continuum, what a commitment, what a row of conviction. My heartiest congratulations to each one of you, and I had conveyed my compliments, my appreciation to Professor Ajit Chaturvedi ji when he called on me here at Raj Bhavan. In fact, what he briefed me, what I was trying to understand from him, I feel very happy that he is in a continuum pursuit of excellence, and I think it should thrill each one of you. Let's clap for IIT Roorkee. बीच में 5-6 तो क्लैप ही नहीं कर रहे. मैडम आप भी कर दीजिए. Actually, when you clap, you become part of it. That is the aim of clapping. I don't know what Ayurveda and yoga says apart from that. In fact, one feels very happy that today we got 23 IITs. I think what your institution has got is the depth, and 175 years is no small landmark by itself. In fact, I would say the institution's journey, whose part you've been, it has been a remarkable one. It is indeed brimming with illustrious history, a glorious past, and even a much brighter future. Let's clap. You know, sometimes those people who can craft my lecture at 12 o'clock, somebody should take lead and at the appropriate moment clap, you know. I would say IIT Roorkee has initiated multiple programs to encourage the spirit of research and skill development. And IIT Roorkee has joined hands with an agri ecosystem, which is registered with Startup India and MSME. They have also paired with Garuda Airspace and IIT Roorkee. Both have done a joint this thing to help the development of AI-based drone ecosystem in India. It is just yesterday that माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने दिल्ली के अंदर में भारत ड्रोन महाउत्सव के बारे में एक इवेंट था. And you know, when you look at the spelling of drone, O-N-E, one is part of it. It is going to be number one in the coming times. I'm very happy that IIT Roorkee is promoting women education and women empowerment by Kuntla Fellowship that facilitates higher education for women engineering students. I think that's an excellent step by itself. This initiative of IIT Roorkee to empower women is indeed commendable. At least women must clap. Such a beautiful, energetic clap by ma'am. There are 4 faculties from IIT Roorkee which has featured in the compendium by the Confederation of Indian Industry, CII, on 50 women achievers from India in the STEM. The very theme that you got for today's event. In fact, once again, I would like to proudly say that many of the alumni, out of which we have the prominent members here, have brought laurels to the country and held many top levels in various central and state government departments, including PSUs. And what a pleasure having Alok Gupta ji out here. And each one of them has excelled in their field. Even globally, I think those who have contributed in such a big way, let's do a nice clap for them. There are 2 types of a clap. One clap is with a single P, one is with double P. Double P is from Punjab English, you know. I must share with you that I have 5 missions as a governor. And when an army man says mission, it means military mission. First mission is reverse migration. Second is natural and organic farming. Third is women empowerment and girl child welfare. And fourth, you will be very happy to notice, fourth mission for me is artificial intelligence, mobile connectivity and road connectivity. And the fifth is being from Devbhumi, Tapbhumi, I'm looking for some game changer, some turning point. You know, something like Prabhu Ka Ashirwad, which can transform the entire thing. It may be in industrial hunt, it may be in the Ayurveda, yoga, tourism, homestay. It may be in the mushroom farming. It may be medicinal plants or the aromatic plants. But I am definite about one thing, that my focus on technology is something which is dearest to me. I must share with you, when I retired, I had taken few pledges with my own self. And my pledges was, सबसे पहले हिंदी सीखिए, because I have got a Punjabi tongue. My wife had done LLB and she did it from Ayodhya. She was too good in Hindi. So I said, now you teach me Hindi after retirement. Second was, I joined a company as an advisor on the subject artificial intelligence. Third, I said I'll join mass media, TV industry to communicate what I've learned in my life to everyone in the nation. And fourth was, which I never shared with anyone, but fourth was most dear to me, कि अब सिर्फ सेवा करनी है और कुछ नहीं करना है, और सेवा ऐसे कि बाएं हाथ को नहीं मालूम होना चाहिए कि दाहिना हाथ क्या कर रहा है. And I must share with you, I had discussed all these things with Journal when we were in the military operation. Whenever we had a spare time, I used to come to his office, sit with him, and we used to talk on all these points which both of us have implemented in our life thereafter. We decided together that our aim is going to be nation, society, and every citizen. Both of us, after retirement, we met in Jaipur and again reiterated to ourselves कि हमारा जो उद्देश्य है वो राष्ट्र, समाज और हर भारतीय है. I remember many times in that protocol, ceremonial dinners, I used to be sitting with Sumanji. At that time, she was not putting specs, I was saying she's looking too intelligent today. So we used to have a lot of innocent discussions among ourselves about same, Rashtra, Samaj or Har Bhartiya. I will request each one of you, since you got such a wealth of knowledge with you, please share it. Please use the web. Please communicate, आत्मा से communicate कीजिए जो भी आपने सीखा है. Biggest problem of being Indian is we don't know our self-worth. हमको खुद मालूम नहीं है हमारे अंदर क्या है. It's only once you go abroad you learn कि भारत चीज क्या है. I must share with you, I've been very fortunate, been to 16 countries. Army sent me. I have had conference with the Americans, Russians and Chinese. Let me share something very interesting with you. Whenever we had conference with US, Russian and Chinese, one used to think, ये चाइना में कुछ ऐसा है जो लॉन्ग टर्म है, डीप भी बोलते हैं. अमेरिकन्स में कुछ ऐसा है कि अगले 100 साल के लिए इनका मिशन स्टेटमेंट बिल्कुल क्लियर है, मैनेजमेंट अच्छी है, टेक्नोलॉजी अच्छी है, रिसर्च अच्छी है. एंड रशियंस दे विल जस्ट डू इट. बट वन यूज्ड टू क्वेश्चन वनसेल्फ कि ये भारतीय के बारे में क्या सोचते हैं. व्हाट माय आत्मा यूज्ड टू टेल मी वाज, ये कहते हैं कि जो भारतीय है ना, ये ब्रह्मांड के साथ में कनेक्टेड है. We are connected with the cosmos. We are in direct communication with the cosmic vibration. हमको खुद नहीं मालूम हम चीज क्या है, लेकिन प्रभु का जो आशीर्वाद है ना, हम सब इंडियंस के ऊपर में है. I am thankful to each one of you. Your institution started with the aim of Ganga Canal, Ganga Ji Canal. But thereafter, your alumni made Rajasthan Canal, Punjab Canal. See how they multiplied their knowledge. What you as civil engineer with the centrality of the organization has helped in the infrastructure and connectivity in the world. मैं आपसे एक रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहता हूं. ये जो क्षेत्र है सोच विचार और धारणा का क्षेत्र, इसमें हमको इंटेलेक्चुअल्स और आप जैसे जो बुद्धिजीवी है उनकी कंट्रीब्यूशन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. अगर हमको सुधारना है तो अपना सोच विचार और धारणा को सुधारना है. President Obama came to the parliament and he said, India is a immersed nation. People are looking left and right. हमारे को तो किसी ने बताया ही नहीं ये चीज. Please, this realization must be shared with every Indian. We have a challenge of future. Our competition with others is in the artificial intelligence, robotics, cyber, space, nanotechnology, big data. I think that's where our competition is there. So please understand where you got to lead the masses into. I am so happy that 43,000 plus have passed out from IIT Roorkee, and they are the source of Vidya, Gyan, wisdom. You know, in Indian Army, I have had the best or the highest respect for engineers. Engineer will make a wall, he'll make a structure, he'll make a ditch, he'll be there for 1,000 years for people to comment upon. Others' work may be forgotten in 7 days, 7 years or 70 years, but engineers leave a mark on the earth by itself. I think you should be very, very proud that today the Chief of Army Staff is from engineers. Let's have a big clap for that engineer. आपने क्लैप नहीं किया हो, बहुत सुस्ती से बैठे हुए हैं आप. हाँ, एक ने तो हाथ ऊपर करके क्लैप किया. Once again, compliments for achieving a landmark of 175 years. And today, my compliments to almost, I think 250, more than that, who have attended today's function. Like what Journal said so beautifully, wish you excellent health, enjoy yourself. In fact, this word sport is so good. Sometime from Punjabi innocence time perspective, one looks at this word sport and only looks at the port. This is the port of life which can be enjoyed through the sport only. So enjoy yourself. In fact, you know, you told me to start speaking at 12 o'clock. So I also must give you a strategic thought to prove that we are very sharp at 12 o'clock. I saw the theme which you have made as the fundamental principles for IIT RAA is give back to alma mater and current generation of students. Second, welfare and well-being of own alumni community. 3, give back to society. And 4th, and the motherland. I would like to request strategically, please reverse the sequence. First, the motherland. Second, give back to society. Third, give back to alma mater. And 4th, welfare and well-being of own. I think this is all about nation, society, and our people. In the end, this event is being held at such a poised time of Char Dham. Yatri, Shradhalu are going to Gangotri Ji. You worked in an institution where the start point was Ganga Canal. I think God actually operates at the cosmic level, and that's why He's got such beautiful souls together on this day. My compliments to each one of you. And I was deeply impressed with Dr. Harsha's presentation. So deep. He summarized everything into the key points, into the fundamental points. In the end, through you, I like to convey my compliments to the current set of staff, administrative staff, students, and the leadership at IIT Roorkee. In the end, just two words which actually gave us independence after 1000 years. Two words which bring us into one chord. एक सूत्र में जो बांधती है हमको. Two words which bring this perspective of Rashtra Pratham, nation first. And those two words are Jai Hind. Thank you.
Very inspiring. Very inspiring. Sir, you are getting standing ovation. You are getting standing ovation from our alumni.